rated 13. Viewer discretion is advised.
The Pats looking for their first win off their campaign. Taking my team. This is their win for points themselves on the ball. They currently sit in third. And not points the back to the fourth. It's going to be a straight shootout between those two sides to see who will win. At the end of today, we'll know who will be the top three, who will be the bottom three. At the moment. Oh, in the ball now. They're on the top, they'll be building first.
Like I was fine, there's nothing. Can everybody just calm down?
Wow, she's cheating on you, see? You betray me once, I will not let you betray me the second time. You know what? I'm sorry, forget. You know what?
Get out. They're not down the 2-0 in the school pass.
No. Get out. Get this woman out of here.
Think about it, take that. Alex down, like, or she go for it.
I will throw you out. This woman needs to go back. Please get out. I don't want you back in this house. Get out.
Prince akapha endlini kwabo and andimazi nambuyephi.
Yho, hayi khona-ke siyadinga ukwazi kwangempela futhi sidinga ukunqoba.
Wasithembisa ukuthi imali yethu iyosiphinda khona. Kodwa siphinde kusathuka.
Sekuphele inyanga emibili. UPrince akathi asizwa lutho, akasho lutho, uthule nje do. Kanti besimethemba ngalezi mali zethu ukuthi
Yazimonela ba sazi ukuthi kuthini. Kodwa-ke nami andizazi ukuthi ngebhizinisi kaPrince andimanda ngeke tu. Yazi na mfoneleni bakhona mhlawumbe uzawuphendula ngoku. Kodwa-ke ngokuzithoba abantu abakhulu ndiyacela xa ninengxaki zenu ninezikhalazo ndicela ningasapha kwamba mfoneleni uPrince nithethe naye efonini nibeke indawo nizawudibana kuyo nidibane.
Siyakuzwa. Kodwa-ke uzomazisa ube sihamba yena. Ngifika ukwazi ukwenzakala.
hayi ngidinga ukuthi aqinisekise ukuthi siyambona ngoba simthembe kakhulu ngalezi mali zethu. Siyacela bandla kakhulu.
Ngiyaqinisekisa ukuba ndiyawudlulisa umyalezo. Enkosi, nambe kakuhle.
Size isithandwa sami. Ngiyabonga mfethu. Don't kusula mfana. Mana ngifica ngoba nje sibona.
Destroy it. Tell you. Makes me mad. Huh? Didn't you do this yet? Huh? And you knew about it.
Daddy, can I talk?
About what? Huh?
Please don't kick Mommy out.
You all knew about it and you couldn't tell me. Huh? Don't you understand? I'm also hurt. Huh? When you love somebody, don't you also feel hurt? Huh? You don't see that.
Daddy, we understand that Mommy has done some unforgivable things. But I'm sure that we can talk this through.
No. Ladies, I've made up my mind. I don't want to see your mother ever again. Party, dat is kies. Vertel ons, hoe moet zij wat gaan? Jij moet mij wat gaan van zijn klinten, maar wat? You better watch out. It hurts me, my son. It hurts me. She hurt me. Don't you understand that I'm also hurt? Ow. You don't see that what she's done to me. I'm hurting. Ow. From this woman, man. Breaking my trust after all these years. Yeah? Is that what you do to a person that loves you? Yeah? Is that what you do to a person that loves you? Bloody hell, man.
No one is cheaper than U11 this festive season, which means you can celebrate with big savings. Like Coca-Cola Original Taste Soft Drink for $21.99, Sasko Cake Flour, Speckle or Golden Delight Rice, and U-Brand Maize Meal, all three for 299 Rand. And an Essentials Air Fryer for a low $599.99. For these and more festive savings, shop at U11.
Ladies, don't let this be you.
Girl, you better reward yourself this festive season with the widest range of snackable gifts and discounts.
It's 2025, and Lunchbar is turning 60. We are receiving new messages. I can feel their presence. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Celebrating 60 years of Cadbury Lunchbar.
Clientele Legal will support you through those very difficult times in your lives. We will be there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We offer advice on child custody matters and uncontested divorce.
The body corporate was threatening to send the sheriff of the court. Clientele stepped in. They sorted it out for me and really fought for me. The car you sold me has problems. I'm returning it.
Clientele Legal will support you through consumer dispute, contractual issues, and motor vehicle accidents.
After the accident, Clientele helped me a lot. I got paid out, and then I was able to fix my car.
But the good work, China. Are you feeling isolated, Reach out to Clientele Legal and be heard. SMS LAW to 47517 and we'll call you back. Clientele Legal will protect you against sexual harassment, bullying, and domestic abuse.
The Clientele legal lawyer treated me with respect. He was passionate and he gave me back my dignity.
Clientele's professional lawyers will protect you in civil, criminal, and labor-related matters. We provide superior legal services at an affordable price.
Clientele Legal gave me back my financial freedom. They gave me back my future.
Clientele Legal is a clever choice.
Thank you, Clientele Legal.
Your legal policy gives you free access to clientele royalty and gives you free online educational courses. Your bulk benefit will ensure car issues don't get in your way. Spin for a chance to win your share of 10 million renting prizes. Clientele royalty, rewarding loyalty. SMS LAW to 47517 and we'll call you back. SMS now.
3 overs lost, score the board is 20.
So, you know, easy chance idea ukuthi bashaya umoya phela unyaka nenkinga okubuza nazo. So, asikashaya umoya nje siyaphuma utshalweni, yabo. Yeah.
That's your people.
Into ebalulekile phela zonke into zakhe zonke izinto manje phela usuyiphoyisa baleka uswele ngempela kubonakala ukuthi akusafani kwalokho ucasha kufanelisa manje ufuna ukuthi usibanke ngifuna uswele kubonakala hayi zonke lentana
Ngaba ngokukhala yonke into baba yonke into yabona
This season, make Christmas magic together with Spar and Super Savings. Like 120-gram Lay's potato chips, any two for 38 Rand, plus 100 megs free data on Spar Mobile. 1 kg Squawk Country Spread Time for 45.99, plus 100 megs free data on Spar Mobile. Or 1 liter liquid fruit, any two for 50 Rand, plus 100 megs free data on Spar Mobile. This Christmas, get Super Savings only at Spar.
Right, here's a some leopard fruit in Cassie. That's fine, don't look. At the ladies' place, once again, it's chicken and chips with beans.
We're here to make more.
Just look at the awesome leopard girl. There's so much love in this room. The lady's a changed woman. We've got to always thinking it's the center of the year.
Whatever we eat, we get a bit of.
How about Cashley? You do so much for so many.
How
sure the vibe was mwah.
What's your mother match?
Madam, what? Nothing. Okay, phone out. What color? Ding dong. Stereo, table top. Everyone's going.
Add some fuck to make your summer triple amazing. Get the large triple decker and a free 1.5-liter Coke for only $1.99. Dipping his piece, try something amazing.
I don't know confidential in the account that's going to be working wherever it was.
And he's going to give you a lot of money because he knows that you're rushing to get to fill up.
I'm not going anywhere, Mr. Frank. I want to make this solution trust me.
Catch season 2 of Deal or No Deal Celebrity, Saturday at 6 on SABC 1. Something for sure. Next on Hotspot City, we attend a Turn It Up DJ competition, and this time Durban got next. We go to a fashion show and see some amazing autumn-winter collections. And this one really impressed the socks of us. It's London, it is. We party with Mr. B, and it was a banger of a birthday. Then it's wheels like you've never seen before in Fosterers. That's Hotspot City, Thursdays at 6, which repeats on Fridays at 5 on SABC 1. Zanzi, for sure. It's giving soft life, groove, and pure chaotic energy. Rand's 1st November is loading on SABC 1. And the lineup, yo, to fire. The gangs outside in Kayalita, De Campo, Cairo, Pierre Johnson, Timon Express, Professor, Shai, Kola, DJ Tira, Mr. Teller, Pori, Wonga, Major League, and also Danso. Live the vibe with Rand's 1st November, Saturday at 9 only on SABC 1. Zanzi for sure.
South Africa, get ready for the ultimate celebration. The music, the energy, the countdown. Join us as we bring Stars God 2025 from across multiple states. Broadcast live on SABC 1 going Don't miss the party, don't miss the moment. What's another for North Star 2025 live on the 31st of December at 9 p.m. only. SABC 1, Zanzi for sure.
My uncle, somebody, 25 miles.
ngakho-ke asikwazi ukumlindisa lokho ukuthi ufisele inhlanhla le-client.
Awuzokwazi ukuthatha
Ngoba
ngoba ne-meeting ebalulekile kumele namhlanje usayine and I feel this country right.
manje mina uzozajabula taxi. Basha, yazi isikhathi sekusona manje kuzoba zonke iy'khathi isikhathi esinzima leso ukuthi ngabe ngibambana namatekisi. Angikwazi ukudayisela abantu ichubhela uqinisa ukuthi ichubhela. No. Yabona nje kunesixwaxa namatekisi yenza ukuthi ama-investors aluse confidence kumina ukuthi ama-investor ahamba amatekisi. Awucabange nje mina sengibisa abanye market. So the whole CEO umnotho. Come on. Abbas.
So, how's your father? He's fine, I guess. I mean, he's taking his medication. He's hanging in there.
Actually, I didn't mean for any of this to go the way overly, so it all happened so fast.
He's healthy now. I help a lot. I mean, this whole thing has taken a toll on him. He doesn't even eat. He's just cooped up in his bedroom all the time.
Maybe I should come and see him.
No, not now. Things are still too early. Daddy needs time.
If I just saw him and I got a chance to like look at him and explain to him exactly what happened. From my side at least, then
After how Daddy kicked you out.
okay, but actually he was angry.
Anyone was big affecting our entire family. Even Uncle Neville came to see Dad today.
Neville was at the house.
Yes.
So now everybody knows. Now everybody knows what your ass did once again. I am racist.
Now it's not the time for him to play the blame game with himself. Anyways, how is Mommy holding up?
I'm okay. Just taking it day by day. Trying to keep my head above the water. I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that we can do for now. So, tell me, where are you staying? Like, because I know that Daddy took your car place and you couldn't have slept in your car, so where are you staying? Don't finish it.
Please don't start.
You're shacking up in cousin his grandfather's place. What the hell, man? After everything, you still find yourself back there. Het my geen skante nie.
It always smells better, a lot better after it's been cooked. Because I'm not feeling to make you the best mistakes you should be tasted.
Sinjani isimo phakathi kuka Lephi noma kwakhe? Ungangibhodla phela nawe uzophuma. Isikebeni uyakwazi ukusibona.
This program is rated 13. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm going to take a look at just to make sure.
Attack now, Josh is here. He needs a rescue with this one ball.
Never get to even over again.
Let's start this with the ball. For the ball now, 4, 3, 3, 4. Wait. No.
interview when
The man to the middle, bumping into the pass, is Bastian Rubenov. No ball signal. Ball five. 3 hits coming up. Ball to go. Only 5 on the ball.
Please, my baby, fight for him.
Halfway stage in the first inning, minute to the pass, finds themselves at 47-1. After 8 overs, Stanton and Bastian Rubenov. That's a quick announcement, ladies and gentlemen. We got through to the scorers table, then our match balls for sale. Used match balls out for sale here at the scorers table. Make your way up.
DC akasita kelewe na sambo. It doesn't matter. Please, Robert. When I was out there, I can't go away. Now I can't flip behind us. And so we should go for some reason. We don't regret a big time. Because Nami was blame out with emotion. One chance he could place with them. Never one chance.
Hey, do you remember the stuff you gave me at the beginning? You told me blood will have time. Yeah, it's kind of very rough right now. I'm going through it, so please hit me up when you get it. Good job. Yeah, because it's expected the one that make a sound at least that when they go back, not just
you have expectations. Hey, it's not like you. They want to know what it's like. Okay, you're just paranoid.
It's not. That's why. What was the You did.
Okay. What time? I saw you.
I was just starting because you were making some weird sounds there. It was serious, so enough because I'm sleeping.
Oh, that wicked time.
Where purpose finds passion, it changes circumstances, it changes livelihoods, it changes futures, it comforts. Because when you are there for someone when it matters most, when you take a stand for the wrong way, when you invest in education, when you put food on the table, you're not just talking, I've got here for you in more ways than you can imagine.
This is Ronnie. KFC and VW just gave her 31 Polo Vivos or something. Take one off her hands. Buy a KFC bucket from $149.90 and stand a chance to win.
It's stream all day and all night season.
You've got 1 hour.
So dive into the holidays your way with the massive 20 gigs of data absolutely free. That's 10 gigs of anytime data and 10 gigs of Night Express. Simply activate any new MTN Pay-As-You-Go starter pack when you buy a new 4G or 5G phone at any of these selected retailers. Today we make moves. MTN.
If you can't trust your eyes, trust your gut.
It's telling you it needs fiber.
It's a low sugar, wheat-based break. Go to or 3. It'll keep you going.
Through he goes. That's another one. Like this does the furniture. Go back wicked time.
Basic on the outside and basically amazing for your insides.
Don't worry, I've got you, boy.
Oh, thank you so much. Guys, teach Richie Band. Whoever this Wimpy, it's a great summer with a double burger combo and a free Coke. Wimpy, you're always welcome.
Yeah, look to know how it's going.
this is finally happening. What should we do? We want to fish a window. Yeah, but let's get with it here again.
Still, can you like this?
Yeah.
Fellows lost all the boards now. 46 for 3.
If there's something wrong with there's no issues between me and my dad. So, what comes after what your boss has any modern meeting with him, even at the asset. Any project assets has come. What do we want to ask? Then we remember this meeting. I bring you clients. You bring me to the clients. That's fine.
Calm and collected. Gets underneath the and holds on to the catch. Wicked time. What a move.
dinao a ile wa taba mosadi ya ga ele le fase ka boka re mosadi ya go ya tshela ka tsana ya go se
Oh, yeah, I feel like this guy there, sister.
No, no one is a walk out before the Peninsula Patriots. Go on to the phone.
It's okay. Ya ka go wani na ka mo tsaya mama. I better go in the water. I just like how she said.
Don't get away this time. And his father plays good perfectly. Touch off for 4 runs. Back-to-back boundaries. Oh, yes, it is. Out of the ball now. Oh, very wobble balls.
Oh.
Nico, already.
Hello, CPL. Close process. Interview mathomo e ka hlakile le di ka pele.
Thank you, I'm going to go for money to fair and true more about this. So really, we need to do
Well, just and no, I don't. It's just that when I during I came back, just to get the show my tape for being carried. Just a bit. If I get up already, I can tell you what do I get the job of but I didn't My husband was always a mama's boy. The kid was very sharp. The boys whose team must always feature in the matches. If he was not in the game, his ball wouldn't be touched. It was tired, he would say. And if anyone dared mock or touched him, they would deal with his lioness mother's wrath. The red flag jacket was always there. I don't want to to get more.
with unbeatable deals. Save 20% on the Safeway Salon Series hairstyling set, now only $9.99. Or the Safeway Salon Series metal clipper, now only $4.79. And the Safeway Salon Series plasma hair dryer, yours for only $6.99. Don't miss these and other great deals this Click season, only at Clicks. Magic happens when good things come together. Like Saturdays in your squad. Banter and laughter. Simba and KFC. When Mzansi's favorite chips and KFC's original recipe come together, it just tastes amazing. Why? Because it's good flavor.
That he was like, it's all over a game, one judge. One of those online lawyer services more people on Java and then Germany submitted to the courts and then
What a hit! Over the rope it goes, a huge Mccoskey maximum.
And that lady as a 20. Wake me up. So, that time, that really worked. So I just needed to do something. You call confused and
They're rocking the over so far. Did a good over this. Opposite side. All right. Want to come back? No. Back to good evening.
Hello?
To repack the 14th over, they won. Going with the Patriots, they get 13 from it. Ball for 86.
Sorry about that. Yes, fill me in the
Yes, but give me an away specifically.
If an application religion is he got quite a very good settlement, you know, so So, number one, you are the place in this matter. So, if someone comes forward and says that you caused the inevitable breakdown of your guys' marriage, then he will fight for family reasons. And really think that you shouldn't fight for divorce prior to reaching an agreement.
Okay, so
And the first match of his second spell as head coach at Club Brugge will be very much of the mantra that more of the same will see them come close to getting what they need. And what do they need? Well, if you look back at last season's league phase in the UEFA Champions League, they were the lowest ranked side to qualify, 11 points and a better goal difference than the other sides, or some of the other sides to finish on 11. That was enough to get them through. They kick off here in the second half with just 4. So another 7 points needed from their remaining 3 games. So really, if they're going to get to that tally, need to get something out of this one. Who knows exactly what it's going to take though, but I think that's a fair assumption. It's going to be pretty close to that this season. That's Madueke!
Just over.
Donny Madueke on the double. Well, the second half got underway, and he heads it from close range. And it looks like Arsenal are heading for yet another Champions League win.
And again, the stop offside. What a shot. And that's the cracker.
All that promising work in the first half from Club Brugge after they fell behind to Donny Madueke's first. All undone. As they failed to deal with the threat. Goalkeeper in no man's land. Where were the defenders? Not that Madueke cares. Say switched off. Madueke cashed it. Honourable mention to Zubimendi, who teed it up so invitingly. And that's a real heartbreaker for Club Brugge to concede so quickly after kick-off at the start of this second half.
And the ball will take over the road for 4. That's the first inning.
Straight out. And to think that there were Arsenal fans when he was signed for £50 million from Chelsea last summer who started a petition to stop the club signing him. He's kicked on and gone from strength to strength despite a fair spell on the sidelines. Become a strong contender for a starting position for England. with Saka rested. What a man to bring on in his place. 3 goals for Arsenal coming in the UEFA Champions League. And all the best laid plans for Pinelands. Torn up. 120 seconds ago, isn't it? Lewis Skelly. Gabriel Ainsa, the former Argentinian international centre-half, formerly of Manchester United and into the Arsenal coaching staff. He's in conversation with Mikel Arteta. The Arsenal supporters in fine voice. Festive renditions of some of the club's songs. Ortanes, making it difficult for Marino, who felt that the Brugge man had got the last touch. Can Brugge recover their composure, recover some of their late first half momentum and draw one back? Tresoldi. Vanaken. Now they need not just one but two against the best defence in this competition. Marino. And Martinelli. Martinelli, lovely shape on that one. Enough defenders around Gyökeres to make it difficult. Swede, who's both his goals in this competition came in the win against Atletico de Madrid. Still many twists can happen, but if we look at the as it stands table at the moment, the Champions League phase, Arsenal will move on to 18 points. They'll be 6 clear of Atleti, who are in the highest of the knockout phase places, with a substantially better goal difference to the tune of 12. Mathematically, it's still possible for them to be caught. But they're as good as that, as it stands. Such impressive numbers. Played 6-1-6. No draws, no defeats. 4-16 against 1. Third season back in this competition after a little bit of a hiatus away. They've got better year on year. Beaten quarter-finalists by Bayern München in their first season back. Beaten semi-finalists by Paris Saint-Germain last season as Martinelli probes. Then White gets forward. to Inter, and then they host Cara Dalmati in the final home game. Should they see the job through here, as one would expect them to, given their recent record? They can afford to rest and rotate. The goal here could make things interesting, and Solis. Well, they know what they've got to do, Club Brugge, and that is to get the next goal. Wrestle back the momentum from their guests. We'll go Sike. Michele. Who's had a pretty torrid evening up against Noni Madueke. Trying to dish it out himself. He has 4 Arsenal players around him. You wonder why they have the best defence and have this extraordinary record of only having conceded 1 goal. You get a little snapshot of it there. They work so hard. Organisation and application. Martinelli, away from CK. Martinelli! Just a joyous strike from Gabriel Martinelli, finding the top corner and continuing his red-hot Champions League streak. He's on. That's 5 in a row now in this competition, and it's 3 on the night for Arsenal, who are starting to run right at the Jan Brano Stadium. Well, they're putting on a bit of a show, the white men tonight for Arsenal. Saw that great goal by Madueke in the first half, and that one by Martinelli, right up there as well. Well, to put on a performance like this with all the absentees, it's quite something, it's quite the statement. And it's going to be quite a long second half, you suspect, for even Lecco and Club Brugge, the way things are going here. And we can say that that third goal, Martinelli spectacular, has taken it away from Club Brugge, dashed any faint hopes they would have had of a comeback. 3-3 here against Barcelona in their last home game, 4-1 against Monaco. They've been amongst the goals here, but to 5-3 in just over half an hour against this Arsenal side, can't keep them out. Starting to look a little fanciful, isn't it? Saliba, Mosquera, Saka, Eza, Timber, Trossard, Rice, Havertz, Jesus, who is on the bench tonight. That's our Saka and Eza, but all of those players either unavailable or being given a rest. Just look at what Arsenal are doing. They haven't finished yet. Martinelli. Calafiori, he's on the bench nursing a knock, that's why he's not involved today. Backs down on the talented team who has featured in the Champions League, the youngest ever player in the Champions League. He's not involved as well, he's got a couple of months on the sideline. The squad being utilised to the full by Arsenal and still able to produce. Martinelli's corner. Radek Stankovic. Well, 2 second-half goals in the space of 9 minutes have effectively killed off Club Brugge. Wolves trying to get something going, but getting no change once again out of the Arsenal defence. Madueke. Odegaard. Offended by Onyedika. Just a little late to arrive, wasn't he, the Nigerian midfielder? Here we go, a couple of changes for Arsenal on the hour mark. Pre-planned, you would think. Calafiori will get half an hour, and this is going to be a lovely moment. Gabriel Jesus, who has had nothing short of a wretched time with injury, is about to come back on. In by Odegaard. Onyedika away. Marino. Free kick for Arsenal. And here come those changes. Now goes the number 14. So, now a football for Victor Joffres, who still himself is nursing his way back to full fitness after injury. Valuable time in the legs, although he never really looked like scoring tonight. And listen to the cheer for Gabriel Jesus. There was an FA Cup tie back in January against Manchester United when he picked up a knee injury. That's the last time he's been out on the field of play for Arsenal. But he's back in mid-December in the UEFA Champions League. Capier is the only significantly fit, out-and-out centre-half. Calafiori, we know, can and has played in there before. He's nursing a knock, so Capier protected. This race as good as run. Calafiori more often than not did play in the left central defensive berth when he was at Bologna before he joined Arsenal. He's played there for Italy as well. Arsenal backline that picked itself in the opening weeks of the season. Jurriën Timber at wide back, right back, then Saliba, then Gabriel, then Calafiori. Barely recognisable at the moment. First yellow card of the evening. This is why. Too much shirt held on for too long by Christian Lorgard. Players waiting in the wings for Club Brugge as well. Sace. Solis. No one can quite make up the ground in the middle, but Forbes. If anyone can keep it in, he can, and indeed he does. Stankovic. CK. Another Fiore back to divert it out of play for a Brugge corner. Vanaken didn't catch it quite right, but Lewis Scully can clear. McKaylee looking to steer it goalwards. The two old campaigners, first Vanaken and then McKaylee. So the sums up the night, that expression, doesn't it, from Hans Vanaken. And Siki and Tresoldi are the two withdrawn. There's Kai Foro, the 18-year-old Belgian striker. Jürgen Meyer is the other one to come on, the young Dutchman. Red light into the book this time. Can't see the chase against Solis. Snapped in with a meaty challenge. Painful one as well. On top of the foot of the Greek winger. Two games remain after this. Early part of 2026, and as far as Club Brugge go, they've got a long trip to Astana, Kazakhstan to take on Kairat. January chill. Looking for the early ball in. And the final game here against Marseille. 6 points out of 6 at home, I guess, will be the order of the day for Ivan Leko of Club Brugge. That's why, although they may have already lost this, the way they finish this match is important, the way they respond to domestic issues likewise. Right away. Solis gave that plenty, didn't give it any precision. Looking to add to the one goal he's got so far in the Champions League, which came in the defeat against Atalanta. Changes with 20 to play. And the armband over to Bukayo Saka. And we know hat-trick for Noni Madueke, but that does not mean that this is not a night to remember for the Arsenal number 20. His first double for the Gunners. And that first one that will be talked about for many a year. Jesus. Newland Arsenal strike force getting used to each other's company. This is Hanneke now for Brugge. White helps himself. Heel attempted. Jesus.
What a throw! Right at the end of the field, minutes of the match. What a time!
Well, so good to see him back out there for Arsenal, the Brazilian. He was in pretty good form just before his injury. Had 6 in 7, a couple of goals against Palace. He scored in the last one against Brentford in the Premier League just before his injury came against Manchester United. He returns for a much better stocked Arsenal squad than the one that he left the field with back in January. The recruitment has been pretty sensational. Forbes. Oh, so close. Raya able to make the save. It didn't quite fall for Kai Furo. Maya. Down he goes under the challenge of Bukayo Saka. No, looking forward to having another look at this one. So it's going to be hard to beat Raya at the near post, but with a little bit more luck, the save from Raya might have fallen for Forbes. Well, a pretty testing night for working saves comes to an end. Onyedika withdrawn as well from the midfield. Kenani Saba, another promising young youth product, the 20-year-old. Gave Raya enough to think about to throw himself across the goal. Although it did always look to be heading wide. Stankovic's header it was. Corkscrew action. The former Inter Milan midfielder. came on was Pinelands, an international teammate from the Napoli Odegaard. From a photo glimpse about 3 years ago now. Neatly worked, Maya! U11 off the bench and very nearly onto the score sheet. Well, there's definitely been a little injection of industry, an attacking threat from Brugge since Ivan Leko has made this flurry of changes. Close to a couple of occasions in quick succession. But still, those two Madweki goals and the one from Martinelli means that Arsenal firmly in control with 15 minutes to play. If they do see the job through with a clean sheet, it'll be 12 clean sheets in their last 17 group stage or league phase games. That was quite some record. Zubimendi. Flips up towards Saka. Just too high for Arsenal's number 7. Lanaka nicks it back. Morgan outmaneuvered. Little Calafiori. Calafiori restoring a little bit of order, but he was held by Pinelands. The curious thing is, if you look at the numbers, we're now at the point where it's roughly 50-50 in terms of possession. In terms of attempts on target, Arsenal have had one more, 7 to Brugge's 6. They both have 15 efforts on goal. And Arsenal leading 3-0. 2 wonder strikes and a close range header when they switched off. And the chances have come, the chances have gone, whether it be smart saves from Ryan, routine saves from Ryan, shots far wide. And a lesson for Brugge in being clinical, and a lesson in terms of coming up against real quality. Ranieri. Oh, and that's rattled off the crossbar. Gabriel Jesus. He's getting closer. His effort a few moments ago lacked the power to trouble the goalkeeper. You sadly couldn't say the same about that one. Well, from an Arsenal perspective, a goal for him, well, that would really crown what is turning into a magnificent night's work. Mikel Arteta feeling comfortable enough to hand out a debut. He's not one change available left to make. I think he was having a word with Ben White down there to suggest that the number 4 is going to be the one coming off. And I think that was Marley Salmon, the 16-year-old, who we saw getting stripped and ready for action down there. Josh Nichols could play on the right side of the fence, so it could be either of those. Nichols, who has played before for the club, but never in the Champions League. This is Forbes for Club Brugge, who have 10 minutes. So near impossible to even probable. Stankovic. Solis twisting, turning, but leaving the ball behind. This is Bukayo Saka. Now Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. Saka. Full stretch from the middle, away. Middle off target. For the third choice goalkeeper, he's going to know where he's had to pick the ball out of the back of his net 3 times. And here we go, Marley Salmon, 16 years old, on for an Arsenal debut in the Champions League. He's only on the bench for the first time at the weekend in the defeat against Aston Villa, but he's on the field here as Arsenal cruise towards what looks a very comfortable win. The first half was tight, the second half has been anything but. Those 2 quick-fire goals from Madueke on 47 and Martinelli on 56 effectively sealed the game. Compared to Max Stallman, who was still 15 when he came onto the pitch against Slavia Praha, he's a comparative veteran, is Marley Salmon. There's still a memorable night. 16 years old and playing in the Champions League. There are not too many who can say they've done that. It's a lovely touch for Martinelli. He's away here.
The 5 holders.
Martinelli. Marino.
The 50 coming out for the first one goal. 50 for 1 after 5. 64 to 2 and 66.
Ranieri. Zubimendi. And Gabriel Jesus again. Thwarted in his attempt to get back on the goal trail for Arsenal. So the way the land is lying, Arsenal on course to make sure of that qualification tonight. Still going. Why there to bring it in. Saka looking to feed it back to Jesus. Those around him are so keen to get Gabriel Jesus on the score sheet tonight. Given the 12 months he's had, given the history of injuries, even before that he's had over the last 2-3 seasons. You would like it now.
Here he goes, wicked time, and into the pass.
Henderson. This is Solis. Jesus. Arsenal free kick. Those Brugge fans will have taken some encouragement, particularly from the first half performance, but they'll also have to walk away, and when they reflect on what they've seen here today, they will know that they've watched, even without so many stars, one of the best sides in Europe at the moment. Ivan Leka, before the game, called them one of the best sides in the world. First team is pretty awesome, even with at least half dozen of those first teamers missing. Still, Arsenal have had much too much for Club Brugge tonight. We're not without absentees themselves, of course. But tonight in the Champions League, Arsenal quite simply have been in a different league, particularly when they hit the gas early on in the second half. People were asking how Arsenal would respond to their first defeat in 18 at the weekend. Oh, the response has been strong, the response has been short. I think it is fair to say normal service is resumed. The Ambrado Stadium tonight.
Great opening on the first quarter. Walkway takes 4 runs from it. And the park.
Henderson, Barrow, down he goes. That'll be pulled back for a free kick for that challenge on young Kai Barrow. Calafiore knew what he was doing. The old clothesline. At this stage of proceedings, I think it's fair to say the only thing in doubt is to whether Arsenal are going to come away from here with what will be their 5th Champions League clean sheet in 6 league phase games. Stankovic looks interested in this. So to Varka. It's Stankovic, the Arsenal ball is well built. Stankovic lofts it into the top tier behind David Raya's goal. Here we go to 3 added minutes. Club Brugge, who got through to the knockout phase last time and indeed progressed to the round of 16 before they were beaten by English opposition in the form of Aston Villa, and that represented a pretty good Champions League run for them last season. They're going to have to go somewhere if they're going to get through and out of this league phase this year. 4 points from 6 games. Difference after this, -8. 31st position out of a possible 36 they will be in as it stands. Bring it in, Calafiori. Jesus. Here is Gabriel Jesus. Zubimendi couldn't get it. Guarneri bites. And Van der Heuvel makes a smart save at full stretch to turn it behind for an Arsenal corner. Well, it's such a plus to have Gabriel Jesus back involved. I don't think he's going to get his goal tonight, but he's played a part. And there's yet another option at the top end of the pitch as players start to come back from injury for them. It's in by Guarneri, the ball from Danny Van der Heuvel. So this is cut back comfortably, brought in by Merino. Arsenal's perfect start to this Champions League continues in 6 wins out of 6. The first time they've ever done that. A 10th successive group phase win, and that's enough to carry them through to the round of 16. An impressive show of strength here in Brugge, and some brilliant goals to carry them on their way. Madueke's first, and the third from Martinelli. Well, they were something special. In between the goals, so quickly after the half-time interval from Noni Madueke, effectively dashed hopes of Club Brugge, who put in a spirited display in the first half. But Arsenal quite simply too strong. Only 1 goal conceded in 6 Champions League games, 17 scored, 6 wins out of 6. Arsenal quite simply the best as we break for the end of 2025. Club Brugge 0, Arsenal 3.
This program was brought to you by Enjoy Responsibly and PlayStation, UEFA Champions League official partners.
This morning, Europeans already with 28 points after they had 29 in the Scottish Sixums yesterday afternoon. Americans at 23.5. The Internationals at 20.5. Justin Kutcher alongside Curtis Strange with you here in the booth. Andy North, Billy Kratzer, John McGinnis on the course, Michael Collins with the interviews, and we go out to golf. Second shot for Steve Stricker at the 8.
Both the U.S. players laid the ball up the other 4 all went for this one. Steve's such a great wedge player. I don't ever have a problem with him laying up. Just a little bit short and spins it off the green.
That was an indication this time.
This is for 2 points right here. That's a great start for the Internationals. This was a moment ago at the second third shot for Stuart Singh.
Double shot, flip over the bunker.
Oh, wow. Beautiful job.
You know, it's just not that easy.
But the green, Darren Clark to match the birdies. And he does, so everybody to the point at the second. Steven Alker back at the first has a birdie for 2 points here for the international team.
He's the 2 looks at it already, the ball rolling up here, so he should have a pretty good idea what it's going to do. Such a solid player in every aspect of his game.
And 2 points to start just like that for the internationals.
Up next, the Pirates, the Patriots.
Oh, Montgomery's got a putt here for birdie.
Americans have work to do. Flash came up, say a good 6 feet short. So both Steve Flash and Jerry Kelly, their attempts at birdies really should be a good look here from kind of the same line as he just saw with KJ Short. Those just going to just got a little bit too much.
He has his game in shape today.
Very streaky player. If he gets on a roll, look out.
Okay, see if the USA team can create a little. This be a nice one to start with. Really to play difficult, hard to pull the right club. Yeah, that's the right distance.
Oh, is it the right distance?
Great shot. But this is, I've seen it on the first 2 holes, and I'm here on 3. This is a read the putt by committee. And I've got this putt definitely moving left.
He hit one on the first, he makes another one. And that's a big putt right there with the Americans in tight. Back at the third, Steve Flesh. Now this worth 1.5 points because that birdie made by Angel Cabrera.
On Tuesday, you're backhanding this. Today, you're taking a little time. Putter just hasn't been that solid for the Americans yet. Good 2.
1.5 for the Americans and internationals here at the third. After that fantastic tee shot from Jerry Kelly.
A little bit of left to right, I guess.
Jason Carter continues the hot runner. 2 points for the Americans. This team, they have been doing a job today for the USA. Now this is worth 1.5 points right now.
Well, Collins Bjorn walks around the putt with the pace of man walking to the electric chair uses.
Difficulty at the over 6 runs from that over. Halfway lead. 2.5.
The fourth, this is Alex Chapin now for birdie.
This would be 4.5 if they didn't like this one.
And he Europeans with a 1.5 there, and the internationals get shut out. Stewart Sink now. Pressure's on to make a birdie here.
Yeah. Should have learned something from Barry. Should have learned a lot from Barry.
Oh, look at that. Huge first fist pump we've seen. Stewart Sink. Great approach shot.
Really make this to be a point. You walk away with zero. This is a different Monty today.
He's made so many birdie putts already. This one, the easiest one. He took more time over that than over a tee shot. Back here. Third for Ryan Yang. Are you kidding? Ryan Yang and Charlie Lee. Double of vice captains right there. Charlie Lee and Billy Andrews.
Definitely speak with this way and coming on the way.
If you were to make this for 2 points, they would get 12 points on these balls.
Couple of balls out on the right.
And there's your 12 points. He does it again.
Really, that might have been the best play made all night. I agree. Totally right. This has been a fun hole today.
After hit a terrific shot here. Left of the green, kind of left-hand corner. Just hit it solid, get it up in the air.
Oh my gosh! Nearly a hole in one on the par 4. Mike Weir's like, I don't have to hit.
Andy, give me your take on Bernhard Langer's performance this afternoon.
I think it's been average. He missed a couple early. He's hit the ball solid.
What a hit. Gets underneath that. And all the way. For a huge McCluskey Maxwell. They get 11 from the over. It's up to 89 for 2 now. Just wait to see 5 away.
Right there.
We always know that he's not at his best. It's not for a lack of trying. You know, you watch these guys day in and day out. And every day, somebody hits a shot, you say, wow, you marvel at it.
Well done.
International team with a free roll of 2 points.
An idea of the speed of the strip.
Instead of 2 punts or 2 points, it looks like everybody will get a point here. Final hole of this final group.
21 more to it.
Point apiece. first 2 days of this great event have come to a close. You want a close world championship? Here's what you have. 3 points separating the leaders and the last place team.
This has been a really, really fun couple of days. Great golf, good personalities, a lot of camaraderie.
What a shot! What bounce and goal.
No matter how long the road sometimes feels, I can always count on these 80 minutes to revive my soul.
We alive, everyone.
This is where we super sport.
Midway SA 20. And Rock, welcome to Incredible.
Remember when we came together for more than just cricket?
This guy has been a weapon for the internationals. He can absolutely crush it.
We talked a moment ago, Justin, probably the most dominant player the last 2 days, going 3 medal. A little dog leg to the left, just over that bunker, which is not in play.
And representing Team USA, Stuart Sink.
Stuart Sink teamed with Jason Karen, the two of them 39 points in the first 4 sessions. Stuart Sink, always the longest guy in whatever group he plays. It'll be interesting to see he and Cabrera in this group today.
I don't think he's going to be the longest today. He might be up with him, but once again, some type of hybrid.
Looks like he's in that first cut of rough. The rough is not a bad place to be here on this golf course. The first group of 6 morning singles matches is on the course on this Sunday. While they were teeing off, this was Angel Cabrera for birdie. He made a lot of putts on Friday. He starts his day off with a birdie here, so that's going to force the birdie putt for Colin Montgomery. He makes this, it's 1.5 points. 0 for Stuart Sink. A couple of birdies at the first. John, you had said you could see him playing his best golf of the year today. There's something about multi and singles and team competition that it's a different level.
Yeah, he has some killer in there. Comes out in these moments.
Looking to still a single. Straight to George Douglas. Give it
3 birdies at the par 5, a point apiece for Montgomery, Cabrera, and Sink at the second. After the first, and PJ Choi playing with Thomas Bjorn and Justin Leonard.
He has played really nicely the first 2 days. Tee to green, made a few putts, and continues that.
Just take dead aim. He's played on 4 Ryder Cup teams. First Danish player to ever play on the Ryder Cup team. First one came back in 1997. And a 1.5
Americans get shut out. It was Stuart Singh. That first one, it's Justin Leonard here. It's now far for Leonard.
Will be fielded first of that encounter. Well done to the.
As you look at that,
He holds on.
that is going to
How about
change
that,
so much throughout the day.
Wicked side. That's 2 and 2.
Major soft.
Not over.
Get this straight up in the air. That was nice contact. It was very well played, and that's exactly what you're looking for.
His hands have been so good this week.
Looks like a tougher shot from behind. That's a good call, because it looks like he had nothing to work with.
There out of the bunker for Mike Weir. That's 2 points for the internationals.
Great opportunity to make a cut. Get some confidence on these goals. 3-4 matches can only reflect back and he's made.
Really, even the ones that he's made, it's a lot of body English.
That was it. There we go. Once those guys see it and they kind of can feed it into that line, they make a high percentage. Running downhill on these greens is so important to get it started exactly.
Touched it. 1.5 for Clark. 1.5 for Jerry Kelly. Mike Weir will get shut out at the third. Up just a moment ago, Thomas Bjorn, match number 3.
Match 145, win out of the left in their face.
Oh, yeah. Thomas Bjorn at the third. Beautiful tee shot has this now for 2 points. Fifth Montgomery for birdie.
That's for at least 1.5 points. They only had 230 from the fairway. It decided to lay up. Paid it off.
Bennett at the fourth, playing 388 in the second.
Got to get it back to the hole. Come back.
Oh, he almost holds out again. He holed out earlier in the week for an eagle. Almost did it again right there at the fourth. So he'll have a tap in coming out for a birdie. And look at what the Europeans are doing here early on in this 5th round of the morning singles. Off to 23 points already. All 6 groups are on the course right now in this morning session of singles play. And early on, it's the Europeans getting out to a fantastic start. They led entering this final day by just 1.5 points over the Americans, by 3 points over the internationals, and they have extended that lead early on. Now at the 5th, Jason Karen make this birdie.
Six runs, and that is victory for the Florida Bulls.
Back to 7 we go. Mike Weir.
Yeah, this is a chance to gained 2 points for the international team. That's a pretty good day because it's pretty much on the same line as Scotland. I will say, more